Are they gonna swing? Come on, baby. Come on. No, no, no. Okay, okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Boon-Bringer, block you, and this is totally out of absolutely nowhere, like an RKO. Let's shock the Warden. Shocking, isn't it? Let's go. 7-6, and that first strike is going to kill that Warden of the Inner Sky. No way, I can't believe it. I can't believe it, they give it up. Let's go! Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man and today we've got a juicer for you. Before we dig into the deck, I'm going to ask you the question of the day. Which woodland creature from bloomburrow represents you? Got the bats, the otters, etc. Let me know in the comments below. We're going to dive right into the angels, baby. That's right. We've got rotation-proof angels. Now, Giada, that's right. We don't need Giada. We are rotation-proof. So there's a lot of things going on with this. Again, I don't know if Prowess and Convoke are going to be as strong when bloomburrow comes out. I don't really know how the meta is going to shift up. I still think that it's going to be pretty strong, but this deck will take out aggro. It will. I mean, I want to say you'll never lose again. Obviously, that's very silly, but you'll never screw it. You'll never lose again versus Boros, Convoke, and Prowess. Just kidding. But you have a very good matchup for it. So let's go ahead and just adapt. Before we get into our fun angels, let's go ahead and just see what we got here. We have the Doorkeeper Thrull. Now, I know this is not an angel, but, you know, he's got wings. It's kind of an angel, right? You know, kind of. Flash flying artifacts and creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. So obviously this mostly kills Boros Convoke. Boros Convoke just shuts down to this card. It's really that simple. Doorkeeper Thrull just gonna shut it down. There are other things too. There is like the Azorius like kind of combo thing, but just shutting down ETBs is just really good in general. And we don't really run a whole lot of ETBs. I know you're gonna see that there's a few. We do have the backup one on the Boon-Bringer. Obviously that does kind of, you know, negatively correlate, and the big one is Archangel of Wrath. Now, why I say this does not matter that much, I know people are going to scream to the high heavens and say, what are you doing? I promise you it's still worth it, because if you have a Doorkeeper Thrull and you have an Archangel of Wrath in your hand, you're probably in control of the game. Like, it probably doesn't matter. If you don't need to go for the Doorkeeper Thrull and there's like a weird situation, you can just hold back the Doorkeeper Thrull and then just go for the Archangel of Wrath. You have to be mindful of it, so I understand that, and it does negatively correlate, but it's not that big of a deal, because when you have the Doorkeeper Thrull, it's like the best possible thing, and a lot of times, you can just drop the Archangel of Wrath for a 4-drop. You don't have to kick it, and then now it's just a 3/4 flying life flanker. So, be mindful of it, I understand, but that's the only negatively correlated thing I will not... yeah, it is what it is. High Noon, okay. So, we have this versus Boros Convoke. The High Noon kills Prowess. If they can't double spell, they're done. There's nothing they can do. They can't, you know, plot their Demonic Ruckus. They go for the bird. They can't Monstrous Rage and play like a Swift. They can't do anything. High Noon just shuts that down. So we have High Noon, and then we have the Doorkeeper Thrull. And then we have Lightning Helix. Lightning Helix, you deal 3 damage, gain 3 life. Again, this whole entire deck is just a middle finger. There's a middle finger to all of aggro. So you're gonna kill Convoke, and you're gonna kill Prowess. We don't care. But let's go ahead and drop into our little more sexy angel stuff here. We do have Skrelv and Shock, just because, you know, we want to have a little bit of those 1-drop stuff here. We do have a lot of like the Elegant Parlor and 3 Bivouacs. I'm only running 3 of each because I think 8 is a little bit much for tap lands, but nevertheless, got the Resplendent Angel at the beginning of your upkeep. If you gain 5 or more life, you're going to create a 4/4. Now, you do have to have a lot of mana in this. I do run 26, because, like I said, with the Resplendent Angel, with Aurelia's Vindicator, we'll get to that in a second, and with the Steel Seraph, you can cast this for 6. You do need a lot of mana, so it does play kind of big, bigger than you'd expect. Resplendent Angel, like I said, with multiple different ways that we can gain life. We do have the Archangel of Wrath. We do have Aurelia's Vindicator. Now, what I love about Aurelia's Vindicator is we don't have, it might seem like on the curve here, if you see here, we don't have a whole lot of 3-drops. We actually do, because the Steel Seraph is a 3-drop. If you see, kind of, it doesn't really represent as a 3-drop on the curve here. So Steel Seraph is 95% of the time going to be a 3-drop. Resplendent Angel is a 3-drop, and the Aurelia's Vindicator you can disguise for 3, and then you can flip it up with the disguise cost. Now, it is worth noting, when it doesn't act as a Brutal Cathar. Whenever it leaves the battlefield, you're going to return the exiled cards to their hands, not the battlefield. That is very, very relevant. So it does set them back quite a bit. We do have the Serra Paragon. Serra Paragon, it's just like a solid card. I mean, mana value 3 or less, we can snag back High Noons and then just continue dealing damage, because the High Noon is not dead versus control. It is 5 damage. So 5 damage, it is a landmine, and it will hit you eventually. Boon-Bringer Valkyrie, again, just kind of a flying first strike lifelink. Again, the backup does kind of negatively correlate with the Doorkeeper, but it's still just a great card, so I'm running it. And last but not least, Aurelia, the Law Above. The Aurelia, the Law Above, as a Boros card, it is a little bit ironic that it kills Boros. It does, because, again, they can't swing in wide with all of their creatures, with all their little weenies. They're going to have to pay the price. They're either going to give us a draw a card, or deal 3 damage and gain 3 life if they have too many weenies on the battlefield. So we absolutely love Aurelia, the Law Above around here. I think this is kind of a longer than normal intro, but it is what it is. Cavern of Souls, just because we want to get uncounterable angels. Mirrex, yada yada yada. Okay, whew. I think we can go ahead and give a safe shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members. They mean so much to me. Like I said, my deepest, sincere gratitude to you. So thank you so much, guys. It means the absolute world to me. Consider joining the channel. That would help me out as a content creator as we get ready to rev up into bloomburrow, and we're full steam ahead on the channel here, baby. So just keep in mind, only you can help save the ether with me. So make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. It helps out the channel tremendously. And make sure to answer the pinned comment below. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Oofgaloof, hello. Alright, we'll go ahead and keep this. Got Aurelia, the Law Above, so let's see if we can get in this. We also got the Boon-Bringer Valkyrie, called Darren Epic here. So, okay, we kind of get our wish here. Again, this deck is all about screwing over aggro, so I think I'm actually just going to shock down the Epic here. If we do this, we kind of weaken the Convoke plays. I know it seems a little bit silly to use that at sorcery speed, but another Epic here, sure. I'm assuming this is going to be Boros Convoke. But we are well equipped to it. So we do have our Doorkeeper Thrull. So we're gonna slam the door shut on Convoke. Alright, Imminent Recruiter, let's waste absolutely no time. Let's go in for our Doorkeeper Thrull. Not an angel, but just pairs so well with this deck. And you know, hey, the Doorkeeper Thrull, he's got wings. It's close enough, right? Okay, Archangel of Wrath. So you just gotta love that. I just love shutting down Boros Convoke so much. With the Lightning Helix, like I said, this deck is just literally made to just give the middle finger to Boros. And honestly, prowess too. But you slam down a Doorkeeper Thrull. We got all the life gain in the world. I do think, yeah, we might as well Lightning Helix here. This is fine. I am a little bit worried about I was gonna hope they would go for the case of the Gateway Express, and then we could Lightning Helix and really screw them up and keep our Doorkeeper Thrull. That would be absolutely amazing. Blood for knowledge and even trade. Warden of the Inner Sky. Okay, so Warden of the Inner Sky is a little scary because I don't really have any ways to kill it other than the... Oh, okay, so they do have the case of the Gateway Express, but unfortunately we don't get to do our Lightning Helix combo. So the game's back on. We're definitely a little nervous now. So now this is a little... Resplendent Angel. Alright, let's go ahead and call out Angel. Absolutely no problem there. But with the Archangel of Wrath, this is actually a weird spot. I think I have to just drop the Archangel. I know we can't kick it, but because we have 2 other 5-drops in our hand, I think it's just better to get down the Lifelinker. Just get down the Lifelinker, we'll figure it out later. Plus we would have to double kick it to kill the Warden, because it's at 3 toughness, and so... I think this was the correct play. Just drop them an Archangel. Ooh, a Knight. Okay. Alright. Okay. Starting to get a little nervous here. Up to 4. That's alright, though. They can't swing in, so we just bounce, then we just take a lifelink, so that's fine. Alright. Elegant Parlor's okay. I mean, it does come in tapped, but I guess, you know, just kind of set up our play. I'm going to keep a Steel Seraph. I am going to keep a Steel Seraph. We're going to go for the Resplendent Angel. Do I want to swing is the question. I guess not. It's close, but, well, because they're going to get bigger. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Like, the Warden's going to get bigger. Maybe we just double block. Maybe we double block. Is that the move? We'll see. They're almost out of firepower. We know what they have in their hand. Oh man. The case of the Gateway Express needs 3 creatures to swing in. If they're real crafty, they'll go for the blood token, get rid of the Yoshi. The Yoshi will come back with haste. And then they don't have to put their Epicures in harm's way, maybe? So that seems to be like the most logical move. I really hope they don't have another Case of the Gateway Express. That would be pretty backbreaking. Because that is the only form of removal that this deck runs, is just Case of the Gateway Express. They don't really run spot removal. They usually don't run, like, Get Lost or anything like that. I'm gonna spit out my coffee. That's aggravating. Alright, well, it's kind of worth noting. I mean, they get rid of the Archangel of Wrath, or they keep the Archangel of Wrath on the board. I mean, because it's not the worst thing. They're gonna go for the Case of the Gateway Express. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, so we do get this a little bit of lifelink back. But now this Case of the Gateway Express is active, and oh man, that's pretty backbreaking. That is pretty backbreaking. So now I'm just trying to think of how we want to do this. The Boon-Bringer Valkyrie is going to be our only play. I mean, Aurelia's just not going to do it. I think we're going to have to just drop the Boon-Bringer. Get you nice and big, which I guess, you know, just 4 is better than 3. And now we at least have that first strike that we can ward away the Knights. Inspector, alright. Inspector Gadget. Definitely a problem here, though. This Warden of the Inner Sky is, unless we get like a Get Lost, this Warden of the Inner Sky is just going to get so big. I think Boon-Bringer is going to be our key to victory here. I actually may even double block. Man, I don't know if we can double block. Got a clue token. Nothing in their hand, so I'm kind of surprised that they're not at least cracking the clue token to get more fuel, because as of right now, they have nothing else going for them other than the Yoshi. Alright, so they're going to go for the Yoshi. Alright. Definitely a lot of... because now this takes away the double block here. There's too much damage in yeah, they're too wide for too much damage here, so... Alright. I think we're still fine. We've got enough lifelink here. Let's take up the Boon-Bringer. We're going to kill the Knight, because the Knight has... We have first strike, so we'll go ahead and take that away. And then we'll definitely live this. I haven't done the exact math here, but we're definitely going to live. That's all I'm really worried about. So that feels good. First strike feels good. Second strike, not so much. Okay. Because even with the Steel Seraph, it's still not really that great here, because the Warden of the Inner Sky having Vigilance and Flying is... This shock's actually... Ooh, this shock's actually not that bad. Well, yeah. Do I want to drop the Steel Seraph? Yeah, we're going to have to do this. I think there is a world. There is a world. They have 6 toughness. If you see what I'm seeing, they have 6 toughness. If we can shock the Warden of the Inner Sky. Let's do this. Let's give it Vigilance, because I definitely need the Boon-Bringer to be untapped. Let's swing in here. We have first strike. They're probably... I mean, we don't... This is pretty hidden. I mean, they don't block, unfortunately. But like I said, we don't have a Ganjo up, so... We're rotation proof, so we're not even playing a Ganjo. But they don't know that. Clue. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do this on their turn, but nevertheless. If they don't power up the Warden... If they don't power up Warden of the Inner Sky, we have them. We have a shock, and then a Boon-Bringer will kill. Ooh, that sucks. Oh, alright. Brutal out here. I said that it was the only form of removal, but if you are running artifact creatures that can Gleeful Demolition it, that is a move. Like I said, though, if they don't power up the Warden, we might be in... I don't know, because, like... They don't have a whole lot of resources to use the Scry ability with the Warden. Okay. Are they going to swing? Come on, baby. Come on. No. Okay. I think we're good. Boon-Bringer, block you, and this is totally out of absolutely nowhere. Like an RKO. Let's shock the Warden. Shocking, isn't it? Let's go. 7-6. And that first strike is going to kill that Warden of the Inner Sky. No way, I can't believe it. I can't believe it, they give it up. Let's go! Bluka Blau, hello. We'll go ahead and keep this. Looks pretty good to me. Got the Restless Bivouac. Alright, so this kind of screams control. That's okay. Skrelv. I think because we have double taps, I think we can keep that. Go for the Restless and then just drop Skrelv next turn. That feels pretty good. Okay, so Picklock Prankster, you never know. For Azorius, you never know if it's that, like, Rakdos joins up combo, or is it going to be the, whatchamacallit? Like, kind of, I don't even know what you call it, that combo, hulking metamorph, one-turn kill type nonsense. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and just stick to the plan. We didn't commit to the Skrelv. Now that I know they have this, No More Lies, it is a little... I'm not feeling too great about this. I don't... Okay, so Picklock Prankster. This is actually not that bad. They chose not to go for the No More Lies, so let's go ahead and slide in our Vindicator. And now that we have Skrelv up, this feels pretty good. But we're gonna have to always make sure to keep up our Get Lost, because this deck, when they have hulking metamorph, it's a one-turn kill, so like you have to have some sort of disruption. But because they have that No More Lies, you're just gonna cast it? Okay, that's kind of weird. I mean, that just threw me for a loop. I mean, I've never had them just hard cast it on turn 4 like that. I'm definitely not gonna kill it. I guess we'll just drop the Archangel. I mean, while they're tapped out, again, because I know they have the thingy here, and they don't have the pieces in their graveyard, so... Yeah, because usually they use Faithful Mending, and then they discard the hulking metamorph to get it set up. But if it's on the battlefield, then it's just on... Okay, so there's the Rakdos joins up, but they have the hulking metamorph, so they had the combo. Maybe they just top deck into the Faithful Mending. I'm not really sure. Nevertheless, they are going to halt No More Lies. So... Okay, my turn. Another Archangel of Wrath. This is a weird move, because... I can't kill it. Maybe we use Aurelia's Vindicator, flip it up. Aurelia's Vindicator does cost a lot, but we could do this. I think so. Let's turn this face up. Let's go for X equals 1. Auto pay. This is very expensive, but Aurelia's Vindicator, peekaboo! And we're gonna go ahead and steal you. Now we can swing in scot-free. Feels pretty good. They want to chump block, that's completely fine. They don't have the combo piece. Now, I understand this is a little risky. If they have another way, if they have another hulking metamorph, we obviously lose, because they're just going to be able to go for the abuelo or whatever. But right now, they don't have a hulking metamorph in their graveyard. So they do have the Faithful Mending. I'm a little nervous here. I mean, they don't have to have the abuelos. Oh, alright, here's Faithful Mending. A little risky because we didn't keep up to Get Lost, because I know they have a counter spell. Temporary lock. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. I still think we're playing well, even though like it is a little risky. I think this is kind of how you have to play, knowing they have a counter spell like this. We definitely want to put some offensive pressure on them, though. We gotta hold the get lost is definitely the most important thing. I think it's a little bit too crazy. So if I go for the Restless Bivouac, we still have enough for a get lost. That's worth noting. I think I like that play. We still hold the get lost just in case things go awry. We swing in. Don't think they can really do anything here. A Vindicator has just got packed in protection. Go to a 3/3 so they can't bounce. Okay. Bang, bang, bang. Down to 11. We're at 33 life now that our life matters in this kind of matchup here, but still fun to note. Because like I said, this deck is really built for anti-aggro. In these types of decks, I think we don't have nearly as good of a matchup versus like control versus combo. This deck, Angels really is just like anti-aggro. So if we get the win here, I'll feel pretty good. So we're not really meant to win this. I don't want to say you can't beat control or anything like that. Oh, Abuelo's Awakening. Okay. So here we go. Rakdos joins up, but they don't have the hulking metamorph, so either way we can't do anything. We're gonna have to let this go. So Rakdos joins up. I want to make sure, yeah, whenever it dies, we just deal it to my face. So I think I just get lost on the Rakdos joins up now. I don't think, yeah, I think so. They're tapped out. I don't have to worry about anything else. Hit my face, and then they just get this Archaeologist back. Not that I really care that much. I mean, they're tapped out too, so... Right? Okay. And I think we win. Doorkeeper, okay, Doorkeeper Thrull also takes care of like the Rakdos joins up, but nevertheless, I think we have multiple ways to win here, right? We have 7 in the air. Skrelv can actually block out the Restless Bivouac. We actually have the Archangel too, but I think we're just good this way. So let's go for Skrelv. I'm gonna pay. We're gonna call blue to get in scot-free, and we have a shock. I think we just won. Yeah, we're good. Boom! Restless Bivouac does not matter. They can't be blocked by a blue creature. We go bang, bang, bang. That's Xaxes, and we even had a shock just for funsies, baby. That felt good. Wizards of the Most. All right, well, hello. Let's go ahead and keep this. Not the coast, the most. So let's make the most of this match here. Oh, baby. Okay, so we got another Convoke matchup, and we have our Doorkeeper Thrull, so I think we're looking absolutely phenomenal here. So you get 1 turn. We are on the draw, unfortunately, but you're going to get 1 turn. All right, we're looking good. And a Lightning Helix. Okay, so now, actually, we'll see what they do here, but honestly, I'm thinking the Lightning Helix might be better here, because once the Warden gets too big, yeah, we'll let this go, unfortunately, but it is what it is. The thing is, I want to shoot the Lightning Helix onto the Warden, because once the Warden gets too big, if we don't have our Get Lost, let's resolve. Maybe they want to have like a Gleeful Demolition, and then we strike. If we do this a little bit premature, they might screw them up a little bit. Okay, so let's go for the Lightning Helix. Yeah, because once the Warden gets up to 4 toughness, it gets pretty tough to kill it, as you see by just like my other matches here. Bang, and now we get rid of the Warden, and we're feeling phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Now here's another question: do you want to just go for the Doorkeeper Thrull, or do we want to be more mana efficient with the Steel Seraph? I'm gonna pay the 1 here for the Steel Seraph, because we do get lifelink every single turn. I mean, that's pretty enticing, especially double Steel Seraph. I love the Doorkeeper Thrull in this deck, because we don't really have ETBs other than Archangel, which half the time you just play Archangel as a 3/4 lifelinker anyway. It doesn't really, I know some people get really bent out of shape about that, but I just don't think it really matters that much versus this. So I am now going to go for lifelink, because I'm not blocking the Knight, and gaining 3 is better than letting the Novice Inspector go for 1. So I think lifelink was the best move there. And now we get to keep up our Doorkeeper Thrull. That's fine. I am not looking to counter your stuff. Oh. Okay, well, I can't counter that, unfortunately, but we're still going to get down our Doorkeeper Thrull. But yeah, no ETBs on that one, unfortunately. But we at least get the bounce. Bounce, baby. Another land. We love that. I mean, we do have Aurelia. Yeah, let's go for Aurelia here, man. So Steel Seraph. I'm going to go and give lifelink to the Aurelia. Alternatively, we could have given Vigilance to Doorkeeper Thrull and then have 3 players swing in, but I don't think we really need to draw with Aurelia. I think we just need a lifelink. And again, the way that all of our angels do not care about the Doorkeeper. Other than Archangel. Kind of. But like I said, it's never really that big of a problem. I think it's just too vital for the deck not to run the Doorkeeper. Warden, it's fine. Well, Warden does get around. Warden is the only card that I'm really scared of, because we don't have a Lightning Helix anymore. But like I said, Aurelia the Law Above is so good versus Convoke, because, like, I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna swing in with everything? I mean, you're gonna pay the price. Night. I love that sound. It's very satisfying when you're the Doorkeeper owner. So what are they really gonna do? I mean, I guess, like, yeah, they're gonna swing with the Knights. I guess that makes sense. I don't. No, we could double block, but I think just keeping the Seraph around is better. Yeah, we'll let this go. We're at 20 life. That's fine. So another Archangel. Let's go ahead. I'm just gonna go ahead and kick it just for funsies. Let's just do that. I want more lifelink down. So let's do that. Yeah, I guess we can probably do that, right? No, it's not just do that. I guess because we didn't commit to this, we could have dropped the other Steel Seraph and then gone for double Vigilance or double lifelink. No, because it doesn't have Vigilance. Okay, whatever. I think we're fine. I think we're pretty fine no matter what. But maybe we should have gone for the Steel Seraph. But then again, I guess we could go for the full-blown 6-drop Steel Seraph version. either way, with the Doorkeeper Thrull and with these, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna swing all? You're gonna swing all at me, bro? I've got Lifelink, I've got Aurelia, the Law Above. And guess what, Convoke? You are not the Law Above Aurelia. You're not, I'm sorry. You're just not. Word on the Air Sky, up to, it's pretty big, but like, I could just double block, so I don't really care that much. They're swinging in Aurelia, the Law Above. I told you, you are not above the law, my friend. You're not. You're not. And I'm gonna prove it to you right here. How do we want to do this? I guess we could just double block. We gotta get rid of the Warden, because it has Vigilance and just gets bigger. So I don't care about the Knights on the ground. I care about the Warden in the sky. The inner sky. So I guess we'll do this. I mean, they can only kill one thing. No matter how they slice it, they're only killing one thing here. So I don't think it really matters. I think we got him. Get rid of the thing in the sky. There we go, man. Looking good. Good game. Meg, hello. So we got the Megalodon. How you doing here? Some Phyrexian Shark. That's just the vibes I'm picking up here. So I'm a little nervous about the start. We don't have enough for the Lightning Helix because of the Cavern of Souls, but we're just looking for Get Lost and High Noon, so we'll be all right. All right, that was quite a while. You know what? I'm not even gonna give you the friendly mulligan hello. I'm not. I'm upset with you. That took too long. Being a little prissy today, but it's okay. Let's go for the Angel, and I guess we'll just drop down the High Noon. If they are running Prowess, most likely gonna be Convoke just because it's Boros colored. But High Noon still wrecks them. High Noon can still wreck the Convokers. So let's see what the Megalodon's got. Megalodon strikes me more as like Dimir stuff, so not these colors. Warden of the Inner Sky, that is okay. Shock, okay, so unfortunately we don't have another land drop here, but I'm just going to shock the Warden while we can before it gets bigger. And there you go, baby, at High Noon. Allow Glue, hello, alright. So, I think we like this, it's good enough. Got the Elegant Parlor. I do like the Elegant Parlor, we don't have any 1-drops other than Shock, so we're like a slower deck, so I guess we'll kind of rock with it. Let's see if we're going against Restless Bivouac. Oh, Naya is pretty nice. Got the Chandra sleeves and the Vorinclex, so it kind of makes sense, right? Let's go for our Cavern of Souls. I want to go for Angel, even though our Doorkeeper Thrull is not an Angel. Good lord, is he not an Angel? I don't know. What does Naya run here? Analyze the pollen. Search. So okay, that's fine. Pretty good here. We're gonna be able to go in for the Resplendent Angel pretty soundly if I'm not missing anything. So let's go for this. That's fine. So for our Doorkeeper Thrull, we do put our little Thrull in harm's way, but that is okay. Again, I don't really know what we're playing against. Analyze the pollen. Definitely an interesting deck here, but you gotta love the I like the interesting decks. Hopefully they can teach us a thing or two. Swing with our Doorkeeper. And again, with our Doorkeeper Thrull, 99% of the time, we just don't care, because all of our Angels do not have ETBs, except for Archangel, but don't. It's fine. Lightning Helix, ooh, that's unfortunate, but that is what it is. Let's go give him a little crying face, or a little donut face. I'm feeling angry. No, we're not going to cry today, we're feeling angry. How dare you kill my Resplendent Angel. Alright, so the double Cavern of Souls is really unfortunate for the Lightning Helix sake, because we can't really go for double Lightning Helix, but I don't know if we're going to go for a single Lightning Helix at this rate. Gonna kill my Doorkeeper? Honestly, I don't really mind that. The double maps actually is not that bad, especially because we just have another Doorkeeper Thrull, so whatever. Actually works out pretty well with the double Cavern of Souls, because the map tokens just take colorless, and then we can just explore that way. I'm assuming, again, I don't know, Druid. Oh, Roxanne! Well, guess what, Roxanne? We are looking absolutely beautiful. Doorkeeper Thrull, and we're going to prevent your little meteor shower. Womp, 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 womp. That's right, baby. Prevent that meteor shower feels absolutely amazing. And now we just go for the... This is just shaping out very perfectly. Map token. Cavern of Souls. See if we can snag out a little bit more land here. We do. Very nice. I guess we might as well do this one more time. I'm definitely going to go in for the Lightning Helix to kill this Roxanne, because we can block the ETB. High Noon. I guess not, right? I mean, it's pretty late in the game. I don't think that's really... They have more big spells anyway. I don't know. But nevertheless, I'm going to go straight in for this Lightning Helix. Let's go ahead and kill the Roxanne, because the Roxanne, we can't prevent the attacking. We can prevent the ETB. Cannot prevent the Meteor Shower from attacking. So we are looking very, very nice. Sorry, Roxanne, not today. Still got a shock up. I might just shock the face. I don't know. Because at this point, we have double shocks anyway. At this point, you know what? I think they have got a better top end. I do think this Doorkeeper Thrull is very annoying to them, though. I think they probably have, like, you know, Trumpeting Carnosaur. Okay, we're an Elish Norn. That is a little scary. I think I'm just gonna shock their face. I'm starting to feel the pressure a little bit. So, I'm starting to feel the pressure a little bit. Gonna go for the High Noon. We get to go for a shock, but we can't go for a Thrull or a Helix. At least with push. Alright. So at least... Now we can't go for Doorkeeper, but I don't think they have another ETB, right? So the way Elish Norn works is like they would get it 2 times, but guess what? If we have a Doorkeeper Thrull, they would get it 0 times. So I'm gonna shock their face. I'm starting to feel the pressure. I'm gonna start the sprint. I'm starting to the sprint portion of the race, and our mana is just not looking good here. It's really not. We still have a Doorkeeper Thrull, so in case they do drop a Trumpeting Carnosaur, we can block it, which is very nice. So eventually we're going to take the High Noon and shoot them for 5. So Roxanne, they are not going to get this Roxanne off. I'm not letting you. So the only problem is here is, like, him, we're just kind of sitting in that same exact area. Should I go for the Lightning Helix on the face? I don't think we can let the meteor showers continue. So we'll do this, and then we have to get lost up still, but we're starting to lose a little bit of firepower, slowly but surely. So they had the Trumpeting Carnosaur. Makes sense. Swing with Elish. I guess we'll do this, because I am nervous about the clock here. So they got 3 juicers in their hand. 3 juicy cards in their hand, and some map tokens, and a Restless Bivouac, and we're just sitting here with a High Noon, and they have 12 life, so we're gonna need a little bit of help here. Ooh, Analyze the Pollen. That's a good one. I don't see a whole lot of Analyze the Pollen, but like I said, this is a nice for them. Man, I gotta kind of like give this deck a try, because this is kind of interesting. We do get... Okay, that's just lucky. That's just absolutely lucky. We get a double kicker here because of the Cavern of Souls, so technically this is Mardu Angels, technically, I guess. Ooh, that is really, really nice. Bang, bang. Ooh, and then we get the High Noon. Ooh, I mean, hindsight's 2020, but we did have that, a Lightning Helix. A Lightning Helix would have been through to their face, and then High Noon could finish them off. They don't have any sort of, life gain, so, again, hindsight's... I didn't know I was going to top deck an Archangel. Oh, Jesus! Oh, okay. I didn't see that coming. So they finally get their meteorites, and they're gonna make sure they get their money's worth now. They get Elish Norn and the Roxanne, and they get to swing in with the rock. Okay, I deserve this. I blocked out Roxanne 2 times. They are getting their money's worth this time. Oh my god, that was a huge move. They get rid of my Archangel, and they go... That was a meteor shower, no doubt about that. We're gonna have to get rid of that. Oh man, I think we're looking pretty bad now. It's way too slow. High Noon can shoot them for 5. Oh, this is not good, because if they go for Restless Bivouac, I gave them the map tokens. Oh my god, even the Bivouac, if they just get 2 map tokens, I'm gonna have to use the High Noon. On the land? Restless Prairie, yep. So I have to use the High Noon on the Prairie. It doesn't really matter here. We're gonna need some help either way. Alright, well, I have no choice. Unfortunately, this is not good. We're completely out of gas. If I top deck into another Archangel, maybe, but... Or like an Aurelia, or just something big. Big Angel. Big Angel, no whammy, stop. Unfortunately, let's go ahead and clank him up. That was a good one, though. Roxanne finally got to me. Oh, gosh. Oh, no, Lightning Helix anyway, but GG's. Master Hello. Alright, we got Aurelia's Vindicator. I love Aurelia's Vindicator. I got put onto this card quite a bit. It's Battlefield Forge. I guess we'll keep that. We do need plenty of land for our Vindicator, because the Vindicator is very expensive. Alright, so this is potentially another control matchup, which we don't love to see. Don't love to see. I guess I'm going to go for the Doorkeeper Thrull now. Again, sounds a little goofy, but Don't really want this countered. And again, I don't know what we're playing in. Could be playing against the whole, I almost said Hullbreaker, the hulking Metamorph, not Hullbreaker. Oh, we are. Okay, we are. So, that's fine. Like, they just chuck that out for funsies. That's absolutely amazing, because now I can just drop down anything I want. Technically, this is not an angel when I disguise it, so it's a little risky to go for the Steel Seraph. Because we have Cavern of Souls, we don't have to worry about it. So maybe I should just get down the Vindicator, but in this type of matchup, I know that Vindicator last time we vindicated the hulking Metamorph. I don't think they're going to do that again. I'm not confident they're going to do that again. Alright, they tap out anyway, so now we might just want to play down the Vindicator just for the damage in the air. They do have these hulking Metamorphs in the graveyard, so that is a little scary. I think we're just going to drop it, right? It's still a 4-2 with Ward in the air, so Ward in the air, don't care. That's fine. The thing is, like, I'm not even that worried right now because typically we would have to hold up Lightning Helix if the hulking Metamorph was like a threat to go off with the Rakdos, but A, they don't have the Rakdos joins up, and we still have Doorkeeper Thrull. Doorkeeper Thrull does a fine job at disrupting this combo, so like, that's fine. Yeah, I think we're looking fine here. There's nothing really found in the third path, that's fine. They do get that because Doorkeeper Thrull does not stop enchantment ETBs, unfortunately, but get lost. Alright, so it's actually noteworthy that they get lost on my Steel Seraph. I don't really, that's kind of weird because the Steel Seraph is not really their, that's very, very, very weird to me. And again, I don't think we have to hold up Lightning Helix. So I think we can be a little greedy here and go for the Vindicator with the map tokens, because with the Lightning Helix, yeah, we already have a Doorkeeper Thrull. Like, I don't think we have to be that worried about the combo yet. So if we go for the map token here, we get this up to 5 power. Steel Seraph's fine. If we do this, Resplendent Angel is going to give us an angel for free. I mean, absolutely dynamite. You can mill all you want. Like I said, if we didn't have a Doorkeeper Thrull, I would not do this. I would hold up 2 mana for the Lightning Helix / Thrull. But we already have one on the battlefield, so Revelry, that's fine. That's fine, right? I have a Lightning Helix just to hit their face, so 7, 10, I mean, this is just enough anyway, right? I guess we'll just drop you, and we're looking beautiful. Honestly, that was just a beatdown. They had absolutely nothing for the Angels, and whenever you can build like a slower creature type of deck and just beat like a control-y Azorius type colors, we didn't even really need the Lightning Helix. GG's, baby. Whew. As Mambo number 5. Hello. How you doing here? All right. That was a mulligan. Let's go ahead and give you the friendly mulligan. Hello. Everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan because those things suck. So, friendly mulligan. Hello. Us Mambo. Hello. 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 Do the Elegant Parlor. Kind of set up our land here. So, as long as you have a High Noon or a Doorkeeper Thrull, you can pretty much kind of lock out aggro. So hopefully we are playing against some aggro. Cavern of Souls, I guess we'll keep Cavern of Souls. If we're playing against control, we'll be able to have uncounterable angels. So we've got pretty much all of our grounds covered here. We also have the Mirrex, so I think we're good here. Let's go for High Noon. I said versus control, if you have like Mirrex and Cavern of Souls, they absolutely hate that. And if we're playing against aggro, which I guess this is like kind of mid-rangey. I mean, Selesnya enchantments kind of is like mid-range. I guess we'll go for Angel. This is a little bit more mana efficient. So the next turn we can kind of, it'll be broken up into 2 turns because of High Noon, but we can get Lost and Lightning Helix. It's a little risky though. Is it really that? Nah, I think we're fine. We're fine. Spirits and Companion, well, this is their turn, so that's fine. They might even be stuck on land. They're not, unfortunately. That's alright. That, like I said, that was their turn, so don't have to worry about anything like that. So Skrelv. Skrelv is pretty nice here. They do have plenty of spot removal. I guess we'll go for the Mirrex. I want to make sure I use the Mirrex. For some reason, the Mirrex always is like the #1 priority, which is very bizarre. I don't really understand why. What I mean by that is you can use like it always leaves the Mirrex open, and then if you pass the turn, the Mirrex becomes colorless. So it's like, why does it do that? It makes no sense. Kamiya Transients. Do I want to kill the Kamiya Transients? I think so. I think so. I know it, because again, we only get one per turn. I mean, the High Noon does affect us. I know they can bring it back. They need it. They need something else to go to the graveyard, and it's at the end step, so I think this is fine. I'm gonna go for the Skrelv, and then we get a Mirrex. I mean, this is fine. I guess we'll go Lifelink. It's fine. Another Jukai, that's fine. Then we're going to do the map token on the Jukai. That makes sense. That is the one bad thing about running Get Lost with High Noon, is like we give them chances to like be more mana efficient because obviously they can't cast something, but they can make use of these map tokens with the High Noon. So that is unfortunate, but again, it's a small price to pay for the deck, I think. That's fine. Go for the Mirrex. I mean, we're at 27 life, so we don't have to worry about too much right now. I think we'll do that same thing. Let's go for another High Noon. And again, these High Noons are landmines. I'm going to go for fly. Let's do that. Let's give the flying to the little Mite. It's actually kind of funny. Maybe it's a little bit too cute, and we should just go for lifelink on the Seraph. But we're feeling pretty cute here. Double High Noon can just hit him for 5, so whatever. They do have a lifelink with the Jukai Naturalist, but I do think the High Noon is affecting them more than us. We have no hand. We don't really care anymore. They have a full hand. And like a lot of their stuff, like I say, Audacity, yeah, I mean, that is kind of unfortunate, but that's their turn. Like, that's literally your whole turn is this Audacity. That's fine. Set up a little Mirrex action. And you know what? Because they have this lifelink, land is not great here. That's okay. You know what? A toxic kill is in the books here. Not in the books. No, it's in play. I shouldn't say it's in the books, but we could definitely go in for a kill via toxic because their lifelink is kind of offsetting us. So I'm gonna swing in with Skrelv. We're actually gonna take Skrelv and swing in here. At 25 life, so I'm not really worried about our life total. But again, if they want to swing in with Jukai, they get more life, and maybe we can't finish them off with the life. But I mean, I can finish them off with the Mirrex, maybe. Poison counters would be kind of cool. I think we're going to go ahead and do this. I mean, it's close. But we're going to go ahead and give him the draw. We still have one high. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Well, I'll take it.